Bonjour à tous, Grenoble Indian Film Festival est ravi de vous avoir une fois de plus pour un autre très intéressant court-métrage que nous présente Sneha Karar et Souranil Singha. Ils sont tous les deux à Calcutta. Et pour Sneha, on peut dire qu'ils sont tous les deux des cinéastes indépendants. Ils sont tous les deux écrivains. Sneha travaillait dans tout ce qui était numérique, hein. Elle était illustrateur dans le numérique. Elle a fait des études de communication. Et pour Souranil, toujours la même chose, un cinéaste indépendant qui a fait des études de technologie et puis qui a suivi une formation au Satyajit Film Institute donc de Calcutta. Il est également enseignant dans le supérieur. Donc, c'est vraiment des profils très, très intéressants qui viennent pour ces courts-métrages que nous prenons. C'est important aussi hein, de prendre des cinéastes indépendants. So I'm going to switch to English. I was saying it's interesting for us to have profiles like yours, independent filmmakers, passionate about what they're doing, bringing up new stories. How did you come to work together? You have directed this film together. Now, very interesting film without trying to put any spoilers. Perhaps I should wait to put this interview out exactly when the film will be, posted online. But still, I think it's going to create some curiosity because I'm seeing it travel to festivals all over the world. So immense thanks for giving us your film, knowing that we are putting it online. We want maximum people to see it. We're not a huge festival, but still we work with passion and we want people to discover these films. Tell me a little bit about yourselves, both of you, how you came to work together on this film.
Actually, Sonia, we are a childhood friend. My coaching, my schooling was same the way. After that, I completed my graduation. I and Souranil thoughts of making a story and create a films. So that time I realized what should they want to, and I create the feature film. And feature film, we don't know how the budgeting is feature film. And then I and Shoran showing on Shotojit's race films was 2. It's very mesmerizing on me and Shoranil and both of us actually. And that's why and we are decided to film a short film, making a short film.
Souranil?
Yeah, Sneha said that we are 13 to 14 years friends in our early age. So we are at same coaching. Then we are going together. So we are our understanding is very strong. So we are decided we are making a film together. That's a better for a new kind of actually film duo is very rare things. Actually directs a film is very solo. The directors one, cinematographers one, editors one. So this is a very rare things in Bengali cinema. There are few filmmakers duo are there. So we are just now beginning stage at this time.
So, but your film is traveling to so many festivals. I've just seen that you've also got some awards, a whole lot of awards actually, Critics' Choice Awards. So congratulations, by the way, congratulations for all these beautiful, awards.
I missed this. Actually, thank you for having me. having me and
Yes,
Sneha
of course.
for interviewing me.
It's a great opportunity to all
We
of
are
us
very
and both of
grateful.
us actually.
We are
I
very
think
grateful.
it's, well, we are grateful to have the film because it's so different from everything else I've seen, and just left me surprised. And I want the people to discover this film as well and see if they have the same reaction as me. And I always tell filmmakers it'd be interesting, also because we have a WhatsApp group where I put all the filmmakers. I'm going to put you in there too, with all the other filmmakers that we've had, okay, at the festival, so that you also share your experiences, you share your films, and we'll be doing roundtables as well, with all of you, so that you share and tell us how you came into filmmaking, what you're learning, what you've learned, what you need also if you want to continue in filmmaking.
That,
Sometimes
that's a long
people
story.
stop. You see,
Yeah.
sorry.
In my early age, I watched several Bengali films, mostly Bengali commercial film. So that's the start. Then I uh, grew up in middle class family, where no one should studying about singing or dancing or painting or filmmaking, whatever. Everyone goes for engineering or medical or other different streams.
Studies,
Honors
education.
background. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I came from this kind of family. So we we are very luckily to have this stage. We are very grateful to all the viewers, all of you who watch our films, support us, my friends, my family. So I didn't expect that our films is huge responses the worldwide. So it's really unexpected. So that's the different things. Whatever. We start from mostly watched Bengali film, which I say that. Uh, then I started kind of art film, so-called art Bengali art film, which is আসা যাওয়ার মাঝে, which is directed by Aditya Vikram Sengupta, বাকিটা ব্যক্তিগত, uh, uh, and many more. Shabdo, which is directed by Kaushik Ganguly. That's running through, and after I enter in my college life, then I just explored the world cinema, the Hollywood films, classics to contemporary. Then I study about the European films, what actually made the film. I don't know from this background, so I learned everything in day by day, and that time I watched a single film in every day. So it was my habit. So this is a long journey, and then I got a chance to study about sound from SRFTI, and it's huge help for us. So this a mesmerizing and memorable journey.
And Sneha, for you?
Actually, from the young age, I I like to write something, story, poem, and inspiring by my mother. Actually, she's a very good singing and poet. Actually, and
Great.
yeah, and after that, my schooling, I write some magazines, write some stories, short actually stories, and poem about our magazine, and then I started the new journey about the films and I started very actually convenience family actually, and I lots of watching lots of films, Milan Sen, Satyajit Ray, and Ritik Ghatak's films, and then uh, when I this is adult now, and that's why I watching the actually watching the Rituparna Ghosh films, Chokher Bali, and
Mm. Raincoat.
yeah, yes, Raincoat, and uh, I think this is Nauka Dubi. It's lots of, and Chitangoda also. And I feel this, yeah, actually, one my story I tell about the people, and that's why I came this journey to have and love to its filmmaking.
But Sneha, in your house, you had access to culture. Like Souranil said, in his house, there were more, speaking about tech and speaking about engineering. So did you have access? So you obviously had access to culture and to reading and arts and watching films. And this was something that you had in your house?
Yes, yes. Actually, my mother was a. I
Because
say the
she's a
mother
she's a
was.
she's a an
Yeah,
artist,
yes,
huh?
yes, an artist actually, and my father was an actor actually, theater
Ah,
background. So
right,
that's why I intact this all of cultural thoughts.
right. So it's
Yeah.
She is
enriching.
very good
So
writer. She is very good
sorry?
writer.
Ah, good,
I
good,
don't know,
good.
but I just write something about to my thoughts, own thoughts.
So two very different and at the same time uh, interesting minds come together that have common passions and on the same wavelength for their stories, both of you, which is why because it's not easy to direct this two separate people, right? You need to
Yeah.
really agree on every shot, on everything that you're going to be filming and the story and absolutely everything. So it's good when there is this possibility of people totally working together, bringing their ideas, their minds together and producing something in the art form. It's always interesting. Um, I'm coming to the subject of this short film, which is the big thing in terms of also the period that we're coming out of with COVID. Uh, Tell me if I'm not getting sidetracked when I speak about mental illness, because
Yes, yes.
today it is a big thing, especially after COVID. So you're bringing this to the forefront with mental illness, with everything that goes with this, with this the situation of people. We saw workers going from big cities not being able to reach their homes, dying on the road on the way. Some of us were sitting still comfortably in our houses watching this situation when COVID happened. Plus, I mean, the whole of what India went through um, did at some point this influence your the character that you've put forward, or was the inspiration from something else?
Is mostly inspired from the true story, which is happened in Calcutta in 2010 or 11 onwards. I didn't remember that, but that particular time. So or before that, 2009, I guess. So we are just research on it on internet. So we are studying about the psyche of the character Bijit, who played the role Devopriyo. Uh, so it's 3 to 4 months process to study the whole things, and that time is in our country or in Bengal, the corona in peak from the
Yes, okay.
surface. So we we just studying in home, how to treat this film, how to build the character, how to design the sound. It's sound designing part is very I guess very uniquely we design. I don't know how is it. The audience tells the whole things, or you said that. But we are trying to something um, different kind of approach in sound designing. So so in this small parameters, we just write every day in 3 to 4 months, and we
So
study the character.
when did it happen?
Mhm.
So all this happened at what moment? Which year?
In 2020, late 2020.
Right. So we're in this moment. So you're physically enclosed in your bubble of this COVID, and you're inspired from a subject, a story that happened in 2009-10. But during the COVID, it's bringing to surface your own experiences of being
and
locked up in your head, in your house.
and it's not 100% true. It's from the inspired from the one story.
Right.
It's inspired from two story, but same plot.
Right.
Okay. So it was happened in Corona time in our locality. The same things.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so we are Sneha where we live. So some distance. This same story happened. The same situation. I,
Our
I didn't
surrounding area
I
too.
didn't disclose the story. So the film coming and audience the watching the film, and after the reacts their loves or any other critics criticize or whatever. But the main one liner is from the two events. Another one is 2009 or 10 is the plot which is happened in Calcutta, and another one is happened in the Corona time, which I just said before.
So you bring
And
this all of this together.
these two story is plot same to same, nothing
Wow.
changed.
Wow.
Yes.
Even the character psyche, we watched their interviews on YouTube. Few medias took the interview from those characters in real life, and they said it's very normal.
Yes.
How Bijit said the last part the film,
Yes.
it's very normal. So we are just trying to
So
portray.
actually, the psyche thoughts.
Right. But
Actually, this is the real story.
so in the real story, so what ultimately happened in the real story?
Uh, disclose the
Tell me.
whole
I'm
spoiler part.
curious.
Actually, the last finishing part almost same
Okay.
in real life. Uh, I didn't disclose the part of the spoiler.
Okay.
So yeah, more or less same to same happened. We are just changes few things like
Yes.
the recorded part. The Bijit
Hmm.
recorded a video from a back a camera. Okay, so in real incident there are no recording part. One man
He
recently
write
notes,
something. They are
write
notebooks.
something. Yeah. And another one, the man which is located in our locality. That
Hmm.
man recorded some audio clippings. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so we are
Mm-hmm.
watched both conflicts. Then I will portray the screen.
Right. But it's very clever what you've done. I said to you when we had the conversation, I think it's very clever. It's very smart
Thank you.
the way you've put it out there, keeping just what needs to be hidden, but showing just to get the audience curious. You know, I think it's very clever. It's super clever, very smart. This way of, you know, we're
before the
closed.
shoot,
We're closed with him. We're closed in this space with him, and we're nervous for him. You know, I
before
think
the
Actually, my friend was very scary about this watching this film.
yes, it is. I mean,
yes. His friends is very, very
Scary about this watching this film, and she told me I'm very scary to about dead people. What's surrounding me?
right. So see, because we enter the person's head, not only the house, but the camera, the head. It's super important. But see, then it makes us think about ourselves. I think that, that's what's clever here. It's today we ask ourselves, because we see it everywhere. Every site, every digital platform is asking you about mental health, your health and how you're feeling. Today, we're not afraid of speaking about our feelings. We're not afraid of saying we're sick. In the past, it was something that was a taboo. If you're, hide it. You're not feeling well, hide it. No, you're feeling sick, hide it. You're pregnant, hide it. Today, it's like we're bursting with putting our woes out to the world, announcing, okay, I'm not well and I'm taking this medicine, or I have this illness. Maybe is it this catharsis that we have? Is it a way of healing? Is it a way of your way of putting something out too? Is important. So is it a way of allowing people to heal in a way?
Of course, actually, this Corona time, it's I actually all the people was mental stress, and me and Souranil thoughts what that making the films was a house, and watching the house films, it's house stories. It's internal thought. Yeah,
It's a way of
internal.
questioning ourselves, right? It's a way of questioning and protecting ourselves and saying, am I okay? Am I feeling okay? Am I conversing with the outside world enough? Am I in touch with communicating with people enough? Especially you've studied communications, so you know the importance of all these things, because this is your field, Sneha, and you bringing that side into all of this, because we say we've never communicated so much, and at the same time we've never been so lonely.
Yeah, actually, this character was built as no one friends, no one, and they don't communicate any other people, and she blame, and he blame,
job.
yes, jobless, and they blame, and he blame also himself, actually.
And also the society where he lives.
Right. You're also asking the question of responsibility.
Yes.
And as maybe citizens, as people, it's everything has a reason for being, and maybe also responsibility, whether it's ourselves, whether it's society, whether it's the government, whether it's doctors, whether it's there's so much of questioning that should be there, which is healthy questioning, critical thinking, also not believing everything that we're told, in a society where 1 year from the elections, it's an important question to be asked, right, in terms of responsibility. Did you? So I'm seeing that there is a little bit of that. So do you feel that as a teacher, Souranil, as a teacher, you're all in education, you're always wanting to we're preachy. We're always preaching something or the other. We're always telling, students, this is our duty and that is our duty and this is good and this is bad. We can't go into our classes without doing that. Despite being independent filmmakers, you feel that there is my responsibility that I tell you to question these things. Did you feel that?
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, mental illness is a very big illness, I believe.
Right,
If you
right.
don't disclose this in opposite people, he didn't know how going on your mind, or
Right.
how faces the time you just different, he just lives in different world.
Right.
So you just gone through a uh, very lonely, you just feel very lonely. Bijit characters is very lonely. It's the first thing we
Mm.
thought the character's first psyche is he's very lonely. His beloved left him. He didn't get the job. He has not any
And
friend.
their parents was blaming him.
Yeah, absolutely. So this kind of persons is everywhere in my locality or in any other corner of the world. So its mental health is a big deal of the big part of the illness. So it's one and only solution is counseling, I believe, and it's final call. Uh, I always try to advise my student that uh, whenever you feel that you are alone, then then talk to those people who support you, who always there for you. It's very important things for all of us, and we are just trying to this portrayal of the Bijit's character. He didn't expose some some he failed those things he can expose, he can't express, sorry, he can't express. So it's it's big problem actually.
Now, I'm
And
seeing this at the level of society. Sorry, I'm seeing this level of society, but then when you think of even people like Sushant Singh Rajput, when this happened and he took his life, now here's someone who's a superstar, an actor, should have a
true,
comfortable,
true.
good life, lots of possibilities, brilliant. I mean, looked super happy. And then there's a whole side that we've discovered in shock, because behind the scene was a very tormented, mentally ill person who didn't match the smiling, happy Sushant that people were seeing in
Yeah,
cinema, right? So obviously, also COVID is contributing to that. The like you said, but it's a question that you're asking about putting the essential things out in society so that we all look at the essential things.
yeah, that's that's a problem of our society. I know. Okay,
Actually,
so
Indian society and Indian
it's a homophobic society. We live in homophobic
yeah.
society.
And
Explain
education system
explain why
was
you saying that. Why are you saying that?
Actually, there are many things happened in our society. We just looked at one way. We thought we
one
we never
way, one
this is happened for this is happened before this, or we don't think that we just judge just one way. You just say Sushant Singh Rajput incidents, and same things happened in Bengal in two three actors. I didn't remember their name. Sneha, you remember that that time after Sushant Singh Rajput's death in Bengal, few actors or actresses attempt suicide.
Yes, attempt suicide.
Fewer.
Actually, a serial actor, Pallavi, I think.
Yeah. Same.
The reason I
Same
took
thing.
Sushant, the reason I took this is not to speak about, people who've taken their lives or commit suicide. My example, I'm really taking to show that in our society, depression, mental illness, speaking about these sort of problems, people are full of shame.
Yeah.
Yes,
They're full of
actually.
shame.
Yeah.
It is not good to not be fit. And fit means healthy, and healthy means you do not have psychological problems in this
Yeah.
sense of the perfect person that you're supposed to be and present in society.
Yeah,
Actually,
actually,
dementia or this kind of illness not grow in one day. It's
day
growing
by day,
day by
going
day
on
by day.
on
Right.
Yeah,
their
yeah.
internal problems actually, and
Right.
they are not express this problem, express this fainting problems their own society and their own parents and their friends, and they become lonely and feeling lonely, alone, and depressed.
Right. Right. Now, people like Deepika, when she comes out with this and speaks about her own depression, it's an important step, right? Somebody so beautiful who is everywhere, who's so successful, and then she comes out with her vulnerabilities, and she is putting herself out there for everyone to see, and she's saying these things in a world where, for example, in France, we are running short of psychologists. We don't have enough psychologists. And the studies at the university in terms of psychology, we don't have enough psychologists as we had like 20 years ago, 30 years ago. So we have a proper shortage. And psychology is the biggest thing that is helping us right now get through things. We're beginning to speak about trauma for the first time ever. We're speaking about regulating our emotions, about how to control maybe anger management, all these things little by little, but we're not taught this in school. We're not taught this as kids, why you shouldn't feel or what you should feel as a child. Do you think that this is going to, this could be a debate that you could possibly have one day?
I think it will happen in one day. The society
Is society getting ready for this?
ready for this. Yeah. And I listen what Deepika said, that you just say this the quotation what she told. It's absolutely right. And you mentioned the word that psychology, a psychiatrist. It's the term the psychiatrist. When we go when we consulting a psychiatrist, and people thinks that I'm a mad, or I'm a different
Yes.
person in
Right.
out of the
Right.
society, and judging me. They're
Right.
judging me.
Right.
This
Right. Right.
is the problem. This is the main problem.
Right. Right.
This is
Because
the main problem.
either you're fit and well, or you're mad, and there's nothing in
Yeah,
between. But now with maybe COVID, people are saying, okay, I could possibly be uh, not mentally healthy, but still normal. So there's education to do around this, right? So is
yeah.
society lacking this education in terms of schools, in terms of teachers, in terms of parents?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
believe totally.
that's right.
In Bengal perspective, yeah, I believe totally.
Yes,
Sneha?
actually, 100% agree with you.
So it's interesting how you both have worked together. It's really, it's interesting to be collaborating on something which is a film like this, which is not an easy film. It's a
Yes.
difficult subject, huh?
Actually, my surrounding areas and our surrounding areas, many people are mentally ill person, and I interrogating them, and uh, that's why my mind and our mind change this filmmaking ideas, and what I should tell about people this film.
Right, right. But when you were working on this film, did it worry you that the subject is so serious that maybe it's going to, I mean, you need to be strong to be facing a subject like this and dealing with a subject like this, right?
Yes, yes,
If you
yes, yes,
yourself are not feeling well, mentally not strong, it's difficult to
yes,
be dealing with a subject like this, right?
yes, yes, yes,
Even
actually,
yourself as preparation, you need to go out there, study the people, explain things to them, understand, the
yes.
the you know the whole mind and how people function, and even your actor
Yeah, yeah, actually. And
explaining it.
Devopriyo, I choose actually we choose Devopriyo Sadhuka. He came to this master degree on Rabindra Bharati University in drama, acting. So I just script and story, actually made a story, and I took there, and he thoughts, just read, and told me what's a story. She said, and tell me just what what kinds of story it is. Actually, this is various shades. This Devopriyo actually visits shading is all over their moods, their mood swings, and their characterizing their characteristics, thoughts, and they like to say something about heavy serious condition. It's not a serious, but she told a joking part.
Right, right, right. No, but the mental health in movies in India is not so common.
Yeah, actually, it is not a common thing. Actually, this not a expose that
Right,
actually have this, but not exposed yet.
right.
Few
True, huh?
d-
People.
few d- uh, few stories are exposed there, many films and news medias, but many other thoughts is not exposed that.
And then people don't discuss these things. Maybe in
Yes,
society, it's not a good thing. In your families, if you start saying this, then they say, oh, well, maybe you have a daughter who has a problem. Oh, she cannot get married. Oh, you
yeah,
have a son who's speaking about this problem. Is it going to influence his wedding or the people or partners? Or yeah, these things are a whole, it takes a whole different level because it's the whole family, it's society. There's a lot of judging
yeah,
in
yeah,
these.
actually. And they judge also the man was mad, was
Right,
going on.
right.
Yeah.
What has been the reaction of people? I'm seeing that it's touring around festivals all over. How are people reacting to the film?
Actually, they are very scary about our film.
Really?
um, yeah, very scary. Actually, my mother was watched the films. Was what's going on that? Actually, a boy put on the t-shirt and jeans and record up camera and tell us something about the stories. And that time, the peak time, he confessed the whole journey in get he get the uh, and that's time the story mold on another way, and
Right.
they're so serious about this film. and
Souranil,
turned it for me.
what's been the reaction of people that you've seen or who have written maybe to you or festivals?
From festivals received we lots of positive feedbacks. They just laughed the film, enjoyed the film, and uh, it's our overwhelming response. So we are very satisfied to make this film. Actually, this is the topic we choose. Okay, so very tough to treat as a short film, as a short
Hmm.
duration.
Hmm.
So this kind of challenge we took.
But it's
But
smart, it's clever.
some of people very scary about watching this film when watching this
They
film.
okay. So
Yeah,
many people have been scared all over, whether it's even
absolutely.
in festivals, they've been scared.
Actually, even almost people said me Devopriyo was actually psychic person, and they act like that.
They
He's a
conflict
very good
real life
actor.
and
He's a
real life.
very, very
Yeah,
good actor. No, it's a very
Actually,
good
yes, I must
performance,
say.
huh?
I
It's a
must
very
say.
good performance, yeah.
yeah. Last month he got two Best Actor awards from different festivals,
Oh,
Yes,
and we
yes.
good,
are just
great.
very happy to receive this award.
Good.
Uh, yeah, absolutely.
So
And he is also a filmmaker. He's
all
not
right.
a yeah. He's planning to uh, his debut short film.
Okay. Right.
Yeah,
Give
And
me
he is a cinematographer. One cinematographer, one editor.
right. Good, good, good. So these are curious, passionate people, huh? Interested in lots of
yeah.
different
Yeah.
professions and doing beautiful work. Um, how about speaking about plans? Tell me about your plans. What happens after this? What's the next project? What you're going to be working on?
We
Our
are working.
tell you.
Or is
we
it a secret? Is it a secret?
No,
No,
and it's
not
not.
a secret.
We are coming very soon. We are planning. We have shoot has done. Okay, shoot has done, and the project is now on post production process. So we are
Yes, work in
planning
progress
to
actually.
submit few festivals the next few months. We are plans
So this is
after
what?
Easter.
What is this? A short film?
It's a short film. It's a doco fiction mainly. The genre is very
Okay.
Yes,
basically doco fiction. We treated the films basically documentary and kind of film street.
a fictional thought.
Ha.
Combine the docu fiction.
Both of you doing it, working on this together?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
actually.
Good. Give me
And
one line
it's a,
about the
it's a
subject. What is it about?
and it's a political, socio-political
Yes,
Ah,
drama.
it's a political.
okay.
And
This,
our surrounding societies, in our surrounding societies, um, all the things. Actually,
The
it's
current,
it's
situ-
secret.
the current socio-political scenario is happens last few years in Kolkata and in our Bengal. That is the main plot point of our next project.
right. Interesting, interesting. We're not going to give away any spoilers. We're not going to say anything more than that. So a little bit of advice just for you. You know that the calendars of festivals coming up. Have a look at the calendars. You know that
Yeah.
can selection submission is March, from early
Yeah.
March onwards. So you can start submitting. I think it's going to open up in November, sometime around November to March.
You told me. You told me.
So you've got other festivals also. You've got Sundance in January. You've got Berlin coming up in. So all these festivals are going to be taking the submission. Okay, the call for entries to all these festivals. So now is the time to submit. Okay, to Berlin, Sundance, Cannes is in March. So these three very important festivals are going to be at this moment. Try send look at what's possible for you. Whatever is possible, come to Cannes, if that is something that is possible. The important thing about Cannes is that it's also a film market. You also get to meet people, send it to the short film corner. Okay, register it with the short film corner. Short film corner is not official selection, but it is part of the film market, and you get to network with thousands of people and meet people, interact. Okay, it's also a test to see if this is a profession that you want to do in your future, to see how passionate you are, how hard you're willing to work to stay there and given your best. Because it's everything long term. Filmmaking is everything long term, and it's all about the effort, and it's every film is huge effort. It's you starting from scratch, from zero every film. So it's a good way of testing and seeing, do I really want to do this? Because you see everyone else struggling like you, and they're putting in the effort. So it's a good boost for motivation. Very, very good, very strong. You have your professions. It's important even to travel, go to IFI Goa in November. Just IFI Goa. Okay, Film Bazaar, you meet people, you see the NFDC, you can pitch your films there, get funds there, meet producers there. This is in India, and this is in Goa. So it's absolutely accessible. If it's possible, go have a look. It allows you to interact and get ideas and basically essentially network, which is crucial. And then it gives you access to production, to people, show them, have your portfolio, have a Facebook page for the film, keep it updated with everything that's going on, the name of the film, special Facebook page. So we had these conversations at Cannes with Aditya Vikram Sengupta and Anurag Kashyap and Saurav Rai, all were in official selection, plus Abhirup Basu, and I had organized this at India Pavilion in 2016, so that they could show and teach and discuss about how you go from short film to first feature. What was their journey, how it's interesting. And I have I'm really, really sorry that we didn't film the whole discussion, because if we had filmed it, then we could have just put it on YouTube and everyone could have benefited from that. But we will do things like this again. We will do roundtables with you, okay, with other filmmakers and you, so that you share your experiences, so that you have discussions, and I will put you into the groups, etc. But I'd really want to thank you. I'm very grateful that you've given us your film, that people will get to see it. Do not get discouraged if you see that you do not have an immense number of people who've seen it. Whoever has seen it, whatever happens, we're giving them the possibility. Yeah, like I said to all the other filmmakers, YouTube has been a huge free first platform. I do not see it as something that demeans any film, that degrades any film. I see it as a very beautiful, high-tech platform, free of charge, where you showcase your film, because this is your CV. It's your profile. What could better explain your journey as a filmmaker than the film that you made, the short film? It's your work. And people get to trust you and see how professionally you work. What's your film? So it's important to have your YouTube channel, to put out your work at some point over there. Older films, maybe, whatever, show reel or whatever you have. Stay connected with all these things. We have these beautiful tools with Facebook, with LinkedIn, be on LinkedIn. So same thing, so that we can share you. A lot of professionals, producers, very big studios are all on LinkedIn. And then we get to showcase you on LinkedIn. We can tag you. Okay, so if your profile is there, we can tag you. All this is positive. All this is very good. These are very simple things, and yet can make a big difference. Okay, so I'm crossing my fingers. Thank you very much. I'm very grateful to you for having given us
thank you so
your
much.
film.
Thank you so much.
And I'm looking forward to what people are going to say, yeah? And they're going to tell me about the film.
Sure, sure, sure.
Sure, sure.
Okay. Don't
And I
hesitate. And
watched the
this,
teaser of this year. You just uploaded on Facebook. I
yes.
watched the teaser. It's beautiful.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
is it?
And
Yes.
I don't have your talent, huh? I don't have your talent in terms of editing. Ah, that's sweet. That's sweet. I thought, let me take a music that because I took a flute, which was Tamasha, the film with
Yeah,
the Tamasha, Rahman's music, Tamasha.
Rahman music, actually, yeah.
But then I changed it. I listened to this track, and this was a little hip hop. And I said, let me change the track. Let me put this. It's a little swish, and it's a little, I want the young people to
Dancing
watch
mode.
this.
It's like a dancing mode.
Yes, because we also have a Bollywood night during the festival.
Yeah.
So I said, Chalo, let's make it a little interesting, and so that people find it a little groovy, because our audience, we have stereotypes, and what we try to do in Grenoble Indian Film Festival is the arty halls do the Bollywood films, and the commercial halls do the arty films. We've had this, and we mix and match things. We want the people to say, okay, I'm not only going for this because it's the style of the hall. We want to break that because people need to see and comfort each other and accept each other. And when we worked with India Pavilion, I mean, this was 20 years ago, when we set it up, the idea was everyone should meet. This is all of India, north, south, east, west, all different genres, all different styles, all different people, because after all, it's all cinema. And however you say it, there's a story getting across and a message, that you want to put it. And it's basically the same emotions and the same. What we're trying to do is get to the audience, So for us, this was really, really important. I'm going to put you into the Facebook groups and everything, the WhatsApp group, sorry. Okay, stay in touch with us because we tend to be long term. We're there for, to see your evolution. Also have a look at all the fundings that you have, all the international film festival fundings where you can have access to this or that, etc. So that's going to be interesting. That's going to be important. And you never know. And Sneha, also being a woman filmmaker, you're seeing a lot of these fundings now are coming up also for women filmmakers, writers.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so keep this in mind. Have a look, search. This is important. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Take care. Please take care. Thanks a million for your film. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And looking forward to seeing you in France one day, at Cannes.
Yeah. We are planning.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I look forward to seeing you then. Thanks very much.
Yeah. Thank
Have
you
a
so much.
lovely day.
Yes,
Bye.
yes, actually.
Bye.
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 Happy Puja in advance.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sending you all the good vibes, all the wonderful vibes for the film and the
Yes,
journey. Yeah. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.